What up? I'm going to be filling in for Rizzle this week. He needed a little bit of help, so I figured I'd do a video since I don't feel like writing everything down. The first thing I want to talk about, though, real quick before I do the predictions, is you guys are being ridiculous about the trades. I know Nick wants me to talk about it, I want to talk about it. If you don't want the trade, just cancel right off the bat. Just don't sit around with it. If you were thinking about it, we know each other. Send a text. Even be queer and do Facebook. I don't give a shit. Whatever you got to do. So, as it goes for trading, maybe make a decision on your team that's pretty screwed as it is. How many people here have scored 1,000 points? Raise your hand. Yeah, everyone else can put their hands down. So, making a trade might not seem like the best move, but for a couple people, it's really your only shot. It's kind of fun being ridiculous with the trades. Alright, so I'm going to flip and just bring it straight up real quick because I don't have a lot of time to do this, so I'm just going to try and run through it real quick. So the first matchup I got is me versus Guido. It's going to be rough. He doesn't have Foster going because he's on his bye. He's got Frank Ward, Arizona, who's got rubber knees. Vic Ballard. Yeah. Dez has been pretty studly. Other than that, I'm not really seeing anything there. I got my usual team, the three Wisemen going. I think it's an easy roll for me. I'm not really too concerned about it, so I'm predicting I'm going to take that one. Now, next one we got. Just two abysmal teams right now. We got Al against Matt. I don't know what happened to you, Al, this year. I think it's obvious you just don't care, maybe. But the team management's been horrendous. Also, your draft sucked. Matt, I don't know, your team's just not that great. It's taking CJ a while to get around. I'm predicting Matt's going to take this one. Probably not by a lot. The big factor on this is Chris Johnson. It's going to be CJ 2K against Indy. If he can get it rolling, he's going to get a win. Now we got Toma, his gross fucking picture that he's got up there, and we got Pat Thug. Rogers, pretty decent. Reggie Bush, Jets are going to be headhunting him. Not too sure what's going to happen. Felix Jones, I don't know why he's in there, but I guess you got to do what you got to do. Fitz, Harvin. Harvin's been quietly probably the best player this year. Jimmy Graham. I remember someone saying they wanted to take him the first round. Still think that was a fucking crazy idea. So, he doesn't have a kicker in, not a big deal. Pat's got Vic going. I watch a lot of Eagles games. Probably not a good move. Stephen Ridley, Dexter McCluster. Roddy White, it's been a beast. Victor Cruz, been a beast. So you got Finley. Kendall Wright could be quietly pretty big this week. I'm actually going to have to go with Toma, though. I think Percy and Rogers is going to have a huge game. Rogers against Jacksonville is going to be a shit show. So I'm going to go with Toma. Also, I want Pat to lose. Alright. Now we got my boy Doug, and we got Nick. Doug's got Manning, which is a huge pickup in this draft. He's got McFadden, hasn't really been doing anything, but he's got KC, so that could be huge. Bradshaw's going to get a touchdown. Mike Wallace, Vincent Jackson, and Antonio Gates. It's pretty decent. Then you got Nick. Let me just say, he's probably the most desperate guy in this entire league right now. He's trying to make crazy trades. I don't think any of them are going to pan out for him, because now you guys want to trade. So he's got Brady, Doug Martin, just a shitty player. LaSure, saw how good he did. Antonio Brown, he could not blow up. I don't know. 2 points, 20 points, I don't know. James Jones, I don't think he's going to keep blowing up. He's got Lynch, the player refuses to play, but he's actually going to play him this week. That's going to be big for him. I actually think Doug is going to take this week, though. I think he's got better matchups. His receivers, it's a hell of a lot better than Nick's, and his two running backs, a hell of a lot better. Peyton Manning at New Orleans, I'm giving it to Doug. Alright, who else we got? Now we got Jen against Rizzle. Nice picture, Joe. So she got Drew Brees, and let me start off by saying, Jen, you have RG3 on your bench, the biggest trade bait in the world. just make a note saying, hey, someone trade me for RG3. You could get some stud players from it. Instead, you're starting Steven Jackson, who's 48 years old. Trent Richardson, I haven't really followed him that much. He hasn't done anything that's really blown me away. Malcolm Floyd, Greg Little, Earl Decker. Earl Decker is your best wide receiver on your team, and you have RG3 on your bench. Just make a trade, Jim. I know Nick and probably Rizzle are itching for him. Packers D at Jacksonville is going to probably be good. Now, the other side, we got Rivers, Forte, Morris. Rivers sucks. Forte's good, Morris is good. Got Jordy Nelson, who's probably going to go over 100. Jeremy Maclin, boom or bust. 15 yards receiving, 115. I don't know. Kyle Rudolph, I'm not huge on the guy, I don't really like him. Darren Sproles, he could blow up. I'm going to give it to Rizzle. I think it's going to be, I think it'll probably be close. Because I think Phillip Rivers is just going to kill Rizzle and try to get a win on this one. Now our last one, we got OPC, newly married brother, and we got Rim. Now OPC, it's got the bye curse right now. No Matt Schaub, no CJ Spiller, no Texas D. But he's got Arcee. It's got Hakeem Nicks, could be good. It's got Moore, Aaron Hernandez. I'm not even going to look at Rob. I'm just going to say Rob's going to win this. Rob's got Romo, Peterson, Ryan Matthews, Calvin Johnson, Wes Welker. Need I say more? This could be a shit show. I think Rob blows OPC out pretty bad on this one. And that goes over all my predictions. Hope you guys like it. I kind of rushed it. Didn't have a script or anything. But it is what it is. Good luck.